You know something is going to be really, really good when there's a big queue of people outside. And here, in a little village called Upton, which is just outside Gainsborough in Lincolnshire, there is a place here with a queue of people outside. It is a fish and chip shop, and a really, really traditional one at that. I believe it might be the only coal-fired fish and chip shop left in England. Now, you go back 70 or 80 years perhaps, and every town or village would have had a little chippy like this, using a coal-fired range. It's kind of been surpassed a little bit by modern technology. It's easier to regulate the temperature when you're using electric or gas or whatever. But this place has retained its coal-fired range, which was made in 1948. They're also using a batter when the recipe was designed about the same time, and they haven't changed the recipe at all. Should be interesting. This is going to be a taste of kind of the fish and chips our grandparents would have eaten, or our great-grandparents even. I'm excited to try it. Now, apparently they've got a really limited menu. Okay, from what I understand, it's likely to be cod, haddock, chips, mushy peas, curry sauce, and that's all she wrote. Nothing else at all available. Cooked in beef dripping, of course. Oh yes, proper. I am looking forward to trying this. Anyway, let's go and join that big queue, see how long it takes me to get served. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I know what the time is now, and we'll see what the time is when I get my fish and chips. Come on, let's go. Two haddock and chips, please. Sausage on its own, the Lincolnshire sausage. Peas and curry sauce. And wrapped, please. And if I can get a cloudy lemonade and a dandelion and burdock as well, please. Thank you. So, from joining the back of the queue to getting the food, 55 minutes in total. They weren't in a hurry, but I guess, you know, they can only work as fast as the machinery works these days. And it is busy. It is busy. Tell you what, it's 55 minutes of torture as well. Can you imagine standing in a queue with the smell of fish and chips for 55 minutes? Oh, I'm hungry now. So, what we've got is haddock and chips. I've got a Lincolnshire sausage here, and I've got peas and curry sauce. They did have cod on the menu, but it was cooked to order. And with the queue being as it was just a bit awkward to do. So we just went with the fish that they had ready, which is the haddock. So, let's get this opened up. You're going to see this at exactly the same time that I do. Here we go. I hope you're as excited as I am. And in here we have the haddock and chips, all cooked up in lovely beef dripping. Come and take a look at this. I've got a little chip fork there. Don't really need that though, because I've come prepared today. We have cutlery here. It does look inviting though. Obviously the fish has been wrapped for a minute, hence the fact that the batter has stuck a bit on there. Oh, the flavour of that batter is great though. Right, let's get this cutlery opened up. And I'm going to come in. I've had them put salt and vinegar on there already, which again, possibly is contributing to the fact that the batter is stuck onto there. These chips, I'll tell you what, they're pretty thin cut, and I think that's probably a smart idea. You can see that, can't you? They're not as chunky as normal chips would be from a chippy, but obviously if you're having to cook them quickly, I don't know what the wildlife's like this summer. It seems just be attracting insects. Well, I tell you what though, they've got a great flavour. Nice little bit of crisp to the outside of them. It's interesting because when I get chips from a chippy normally, I'm not into the scrappy ones. I like the big fat chunky ones. But these taste like that. They're nice and soft in the middle and just a little crisp on the outside. And that's it, because they're having to get through them really quickly. Churn it out to keep the queue moving. Cutting them finer is a really good idea. The other thing, of course, that means is that ratio of chip to surface area is probably a bit better in terms of the amount of beef dripping flavour you're getting. I like that. Okay, onto the fish. This is a regular haddock. Let's see how it looks in the middle. I mean, you can see the white flesh here already. From where that batter's come away. Look at that. Beautiful white flesh. It is skin on. Let's get a little taste of that fish. That is lovely and fresh. Wow. Haddock, when it's not as fresh as it can be, it sometimes gets a bit fishy, if you know what I mean. This is not that at all. And when you get that beef dripping batter on there, like I said, this is a, well, best part of 80-year-old recipe for the batter they're using. Why change it if it works like this? That is so good. And look, the bits where it wasn't stuck on, you can see they're nice and crispy. I'm going to pick a bit up, if I can. Easier said than done. Lovely chunky fish there. Great taste from that batter. Nice salt and vinegar on there. On the chips too. Just great. Okay, on to the other bits and bobs. I bought myself a can of dandelion and burdock. I haven't had this in ages. Right, it's a perfect soft drink to go with fish and chips, I think. Nice and sweet. Not very fizzy. Yeah, just a taste of childhood, really, that. Okay, on to the other items we got here then. So, the things that go with the fish and chips. Come on, don't blow away. Oh, there's an ant trying to get in me fish and chips. Get out, I don't want you carrying that off. Ants are strong, aren't they? He'll wander off with it by himself. So, mushy peas. There we go. Look at the consistency of those. Come in and see. Really nice, thick, clearly homemade mushy peas. These aren't out of a tin, are they? Oh, yes. They are cracking mushy peas. Wow. It's good because you've still got little lumps of the pea in there. They've not been completely blitzed, so it's not like a puree. But the bits in there are really soft. Oh, yeah. And the taste is great. Those are very, very good mushy peas. Curry sauce. God, it's got quite a pungent aroma to it. Look at it, it's got all little bits of herb and onion and stuff in there. So it doesn't look like this is a packet one. That's interesting. A lot of chippies just use a very bog standard recipe, don't they? That's effectively a powder that you mix up with water. Let's get some chips on here. Come here. Get out from underneath that fish. Or maybe not that many. There we are. And we'll try the curry sauce with those. This is where we're getting a right pickle. That is really good. It's more like an Indian style of curry sauce than a chip shop one. Come on, Mr. Ant. And you, Waspy. And another ant. Good Lord. Oh, he's on me fish now. You're not taking my fish with you. Eating outside in the summertime is a blooming minefield, isn't it? Unbelievable. Back to this curry sauce. Like I say, it kind of feels like this is something. If you were in an Indian restaurant, this is your sort of standard chicken curry.
medium spiced. Interesting little lumps of stuff in there. But it works really well with those chips, and it does have a nice little spice to it. I like that. I do like that. Right, one more thing. Get away, Waspy. I'm going to cover that curry sauce and the peas up so they don't get cold, and so an ant doesn't commit harry-carry in one. Lincolnshire sausage time. Wrapped on an incredibly large piece of paper. Ooh, it's a battered sausage. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I wasn't. I'm going to break this in half and we'll take a look in the middle. So Lincolnshire sausage. Oh, this looks like a quality sausage actually. This is not your normal chip shop sausage. They're normally just bog standard catering frozen sausages, aren't they? This does look a step up from that. And again, cooked in the beef dripping. That's what I'm talking about. It's so much meatier than your bog standard chippy sausage. They're kind of mealy, aren't they? This is a proper, like a butcher's sausage that's just been battered. £2 this was. I'll run through the pricing in a minute. But where I live, a bog standard chippy jumbo sausage is sort of £2.50, £3. This beats this. All ends up. Wow. Right. We're going to finish up this now. Little camera girl has got some fish and chips there to eat too. So we're going to...
Ant in my dinner.
Camera person wants me to hurry up now because there's an ant going by her dinner. So we'll shut the camera off, eat the fish and chips and come and sum up in a minute.
What can I say, guys? Upton Fish and Chip Shop here in Lincolnshire, just outside Gainsborough. Finished up now, and there's still a massive queue. Those people are going to be queuing for an hour to get their fish and chips, and I hope they enjoyed them as much as I did. I think it was great. Really, really good. I think the haddock was beautifully fresh. The batter had a great flavour. Okay, a little bit soggy on the top where it had been wrapped, but that's because we asked for it wrapped. If we'd had it fresh straight out of the fryer, I don't think that would have been a problem. Great flavour, nice piece of fish. And you know what's even better? I've got the receipt here on my phone, if I can actually see it. Regular fish and chips, £9. £9, and there's plenty big enough a portion there. No issue with that at all. Oh, I'm knocking off this wall. Yeah, something's falling off a tree or something. The peas and the curry sauce, both £1.30 each. Great value, a decent sized portion, not massive but decent, and really good quality. Both obviously homemade. The peas, just how I like them. A little bit of texture to them, but still nice and soft. The curry sauce, a little bit different to most curry sauces you get. Yeah, very, very tasty. The Lincolnshire sausage, £2 for that battered sausage, and again, a step up from your regular chip shop battered sausage. The cans of drink were £1.40 each. Okay, that's probably about standard for most places, isn't it, I guess? So that gives us a grand total, £25.40. 2 fish and chips, a sausage, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. I think that's great value. That's great value. You can taste the history in this place, the way they're doing things. Little chippy. I mean, you can only just squeeze into it. There's no room to actually sort of queue up or anything inside. It's all outside because the actual serving hatch is just a tiny little thing. The staff in there, really, really friendly, really helpful. There's so much to like about it. The only thing that I don't like about it is the wait for it. Because you're stood outside, you're seeing the smoke billowing out the chimney, is smelling that beef dripping, cooking the fish and chips up, and you can't get to it quick enough. I mean, it's really good. Is it the best fish and chips I've ever had? No, probably not the best, but it's right up there close. Great value too, great value. I think I'm going to score that a 4.8 out of 5. 4.8 out of 5. I think it deserves that. I really do. Really enjoyed it. Would I come back here? In a heartbeat. Does it get Greeno's green light? Absolutely. Upton Fish and Chip Shop, eh? It's a long drive from Dorset to get here, but it was worth it. And if you've enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed that fish and chips, you know what to do, don't you? Click a thumbs up on the video, and if you've enjoyed it, just take a little look around the vault, see what else you like. Click your subscribe button. Right, what is next on the agenda for Greeno Eats? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But nothing else today, that's for sure. I'm full as an egg. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks.